Thanks, everybody. Today is December 17th, live harmonic trading here on a Thursday. And again, let me hit that. So today we're going to be here. It's our last Thursday session, so I wanted to get it together. Will be Monday, Tuesday for the next 2 weeks. Next week is Christmas Eve, and then the following New Year's Eve. So I think we can take care of what we need to today. I want to go start with obviously crypto, Bitcoin 23,700, and that is, I just think it's the start here of we got to go back to really need to go to the weekly level. I think a lot of you are been with me for a while know that I've been banging the table on this for the better part of a year, but for many months, last 6 months, with these two big patterns, these are auto-generated on the TradingView platform. They've been signals to me. They've been huge signals, and I even did some posts on them that are now being realized. So this is big stuff, and this is something with the harmonic patterns and the harmonic pattern collection. When we get harmonic patterns that are auto-generated and satisfy all of the complex criteria that we have developed that define this stuff as harmonic, and then we get responses like this, we know we're dealing with a larger move at hand, and we can utilize more extreme measurements than target 1, target 2 in these instances. Remember, way back when at 7,000, 6,000, we were looking for 13.7 as a minimum, but in recent months, I've been calling for Bitcoin 30,000 right there, Bitcoin 30,000. Why? We utilize both the patterns. These patterns are so significant. Again, anybody that's watching this has seen this develop, understands why this is doing what it's doing. It's coming off these monster patterns where we can assume minimum 1618 extensions, if not taking on an entire crab structure itself now, where a 1618 it comes in at, guess where? That's right, 30,000, 30,200. We know the crab gets overshot, can be aggressive. What do you think this is doing? It's pretty dang aggressive. This is a monster breakout. In any market, any time frame, that's a big breakout. Where then let's target the 2.0. Or hey, let's even be a little conservative and let's say 1902. Bitcoin goes to 35,000, folks. 23,000 right now. And I've been posting a lot of charts on 5-minute entries time and time again. Here it is. If you're not with both platforms at this point, again, with harmonic pattern collection, I don't even think it's, it really, I don't think you're optimizing your time. Let me say it that way, because look at all the opportunities. You folks know I've been posting stuff. I posted things at 17.8, okay, just in the last couple of days, the past week. And look at these ABCDs to get in, and that's something else where, hey, let's just wait for a bullish pattern. Let the software generate it for you and just look at all the structures. We know it's in an uptrend. So now we'll wait for another 5-minute bullish pattern. Probably a little overstretched at the moment. But guess what? 35,000 is where Bitcoin is going, folks. And we don't need to really go beyond what we see in the weekly measurements. These are minimum. And not to mention the fact that these are auto-generated patterns on the weekly. That back-to-back bat scenario is as ideal as we can ever see. For me, that breakout is Facebook at 50. Google above 150 before it went to like 3,000. This is what it's doing. I know it sounds crazy, but all of those price predictions that those guys like Tom Draper and or Don Draper, no, not Don Draper, Tom Draper and Winklevoss, the Winklevi, and all the other Bitcoin fanatics. This is their day, and they're going to get it. And I'm going to also, everything that I do is measured. Never want to stray from any argument that doesn't have a pattern or some kind of metric behind it. And everything that we want to see here for upside targets in Bitcoin is prime. The maximum that we could expect, let's say this thing blows off, which I think it could in short order. We do a full 314, thank you. 314 takes you to about 55,000, folks. These are measured levels. They're not going to happen tomorrow, but if that thing got up to 55,000, the 314 extension off of both of the bigger pattern confirmed by the smaller pattern would give you the metrics you would need up there in a full blow off. And that's just one top, but that's where we're going. 35 and 55. And let's just say off of this smaller pattern, let's say we want to just do a 314, say off of this BC here. That 314 puts you right there again around 3,500. This is ideal crab structure at a 1902 going to 35,000. Everybody that's in here, take that to heart. What if you're involved in the space or not, doesn't really matter. If you're going to get involved with it and look to that as the plan, because that's what we do in here is we outline the plan within the harmonic framework. This is big stuff. I've been long time, folks. I've been doing this a long time, and this is one of those opportunities that we have been talking about is now exploding and won't stop. Now you can get into other vehicles as well. I think the other one that I've been pretty clear on is Ethereum, and my target is 1,200 on Ethereum. We're now 670. This has got a long way to go. This too, as much as Bitcoin has kind of been super strong rate of late, okay, this is now leaving the station. This is a beautiful long-term chart. Beautiful base, breakout. Our 886, folks, even if we just trace out a minimum bat structure, brings us up to the 886. Again, that's how we get to 1,200. 1,200 is that 886. 1,260, that's a double from current levels, and that'll happen fast. Everybody that's in here, you guys are in here for a reason. Okay, you're interested. The harmonic patterns click with you. I've been doing this a long time. We do this to make money, and we utilize the metrics. This isn't just saying, hey, it's going to go up. Crypto's the next greatest thing. No, these are defined, measured breakouts with clear targets, objectives. I don't care. Now in acceleration phase for what we do, we understand how that stuff goes. That's why it's so critical now. Ethereum at 670. Listen, blink and it'll be 770. Again, I think 1,000 is probably within reach by January. Beyond that, I'll throw out again another 314 extension, just an all-time let's blow this thing up. And once it starts blowing up, which it is, it's not going to look back. You're not going to get another opportunity on it. Your 1618 on Ethereum is 2250, folks. That's a reasonable target. And if we get super crazy, and we are, this is massive breakout territory. We can just look, and I can't even stretch the price chart interval that high for the 314 breakout that will occur. That pi extension 314, tag it. That's 4,300. That's 4,300. This is what's developing. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to get in on this space. I'm going to do a couple more here. This is just a crypto rundown. I want to just bring to your attention this Yearn Finance. This was one we caught earlier in the year, all the way right off the 886. Had a whole bunch of stuff. It was the bat, Gartley. We were looking at a kind of the minimum bat Gartley, but right off the 886, 7,800 was our number. And that thing exploded up to 32,000. Now kind of consolidating. As crazy as that was, that's the environment we are currently in. Now, that's not the one I want to look at. Look, Stellar Lumens is the one that's breaking out big time. This thing's going to do another leg higher, just doing ABCD. Okay, we've been looking at Stellar Lumens on the 1 hour chart, 14, 15 cents. Look, there was the crab we laid out at 14 cents, folks. Again, this is the TradingView platform. If you're not on it, you want to get with it, email me your username, okay, harmonictrader@gmail. Send it to my Gmail, guys. But send me your username. If you want to get with this or purchase this, email me because we're doing a holiday thing. But you got to get set up with the free trial first. Don't even buy it until you set up with the free trial. All right, so this is another one where Stellar Lumens, if it's not on XLM, if it's not on your screen, get it because it's 20 cents now. I think this goes to probably, let's do it. Let's do the extensions because that's what we're looking at. First of all, this is the Coinbase feed. It doesn't represent the entire history. We have to, that's something else. Other exchanges are going to have fuller histories. Coinbase is the biggest in the United States, more reliable in my opinion, but you have to go to other brokerages that have been carrying this to get the true history. Okay, so Stellar Lumens, that's an amazing basing chart. Breakout, that's your first breakout, folks. Again, Stellar Lumens based off the all-time historical chart, already giving you, tracing out that W structure where a maximum 886 retracement, big flash, about 46 cents. That's more than a double. And we're going to, as soon as we crack, we're cracking it now. We're cracking above that 2070. We crack above that 21 high, it's gone. And even if we took it off of, say, just this last little ditch move right there, let's say that was the big shakeout move, and we're just looking, this thing's a garbage coin and it's just going to do a 1618. Okay, just utilize that 1618 right up there at about 25 cents. But in an overspill move, like a 1902 move, you're talking 30 cents. I mean, now. I'm talking now. Sure, I'll look at XRP. Same deal. XRP's gotten beat up recently, but look at these patterns. Look at XRP on the 5-minute. If you're not on the TradingView platform, again, get with this because all of the crypto have been just lighting it up. And the 5 minutes have been great triggers. Here's a deep crab. Okay. If I'm looking for a long entry, it's not off the deep bearish crab, but maybe down at target 159. Some of the, go back here. I know we had something, a couple of things earlier on the hourly. I think we had a crab pattern down here on the hourly. 4 hour, hold on. There was big pattern down there. There it was. 4 hour, guys. Look at the patterns here. All right, this is all auto-generated, so wait for it. That's a monster. Maybe Ripple comes back to 50, one more shot, and then it's gone. Same as, I think Stellar Lumens is in a better shot. But again, wait for the program to just generate the patterns. Look at that. Everyone was screaming the most ridiculous things when Ripple broke above 70 cents. That's great. But here is the real opportunity for the continuation. So while everyone's clamoring that Ripple's going to go to $35 a coin when it's at 70 cents and just throwing themselves in, are missing the larger opportunities that this is spelling out. So that's a type 1 move off the Gartley, but that's a massive continuation Gartley. Okay, and what about what we've seen with like Bitcoin on the weekly? That stuff takes time, but once that gets going, gone. I mean, gone. I'll do Cardano, ADA, USD. Here you go. It seems to be another one. Oh, I've got something for you folks. Here's the daily. Here's ADA. Was that the one? Cardano, was that the one I wanted to? There was another one that's just still bearish. Maybe it was Cardano on the daily. Whole bunch of bearish patterns. Let me get the longer. So this is the trading view, harmonic pattern collection light for trading view. Again, if you're not on it, if you're not even into crypto, again, I have to stress that you have to get into it. You cannot avoid it. You just can't stay away from it. I think if you're looking to do trading, this has to be part of what you do. And the harmonic patterns with the software have been nothing short of unbelievable. And I think anybody that's been here knows what I've been saying for months. And now we're seeing this thing light up. You do not want to screw around with this. There's the weekly. I don't know what's going on. There's the 4-hour time frame on Cardano. A couple of pretty nice structures. The BAB pattern set that off. That's 8 cents. So give yourself, throw 5K into that. Throw 2K into that. It doubles inside of a month. Okay, no problem. Now dealing with a bearish Gartley, looks like a sloppy type 2. Probably going to break out. But this secondary Gartley at around 13.40, maybe as low as 12 cents, you come back there and retest this, that's gone. That is gone. And a lot of these are doing that. A lot of these are starting to do, look at this. Doesn't matter. This could be a stock. This could be a spec penny stock, if you will. But there's so much more behind this crazy lunatics too that are, involved with this, chasing this, that we can wait for retracement patterns for the larger opportunities. There you go. That's an hourly chart. That just goes back the last 10 days, guys. And looking for just isolating bullish patterns, good way to go. So that's Cardano. And again, I'm bullish on all of these. Wait for your next pullback. Let me show you one or two. Here's this Orchid, this thing. I outlined this about 2 weeks ago. This is another one that has been it's a sleeper. But look at the butterfly. We're on this at about 24 cents, 25 cents. And this is still valid. This thing's massive. Now, again, the other thing about this is the fact that we have back-to-back patterns here is a huge signal of a potential move. When I started this whole thing, okay, and started writing about this, my number one point that I wanted to express to everybody was that the patterns not only were something that could be recognized and understood, but they were also signals, like triggers within the larger trend. So you have bullish patterns going back to back, coming in bunches like this within an uptrend. That's the signal of kind of a launching pad for the next move higher. And this is already in a type 2. It's just taking its time. This is OXT. I mentioned this about 2 weeks ago. Anywhere under 25 cents, 26 cents, this is just loaded up. I mean, I caught this earlier in the year, and here's the weekly chart, and I would not be surprised for this thing to go back and do another run back up. Again, just all back in a speculative move And I'm not gonna, I'm not kidding anybody here. We're talking speculative moves, but moves that we're measuring, moves that we're utilizing the patterns as signals, and then you set your targets. I would not be surprised to see this thing do another 886. We get crypto crazy in January, which I think is happening. Your 886 move back to retest that is around 90 cents. Personally, this thing looks like it's about to do another three-way thrust. It's kind of funny. That's the first one. Here's the second one. And probably as crazy as this sounds, and I'm going to come back to this probably in a month or two and say, hey, check this out. It actually happened. We do a third thrust. And that puts you at all-time highs. I'm saying like this, $1.15. It is shaping up as crazy as that is. Today seems to be the crypto day, and for good measure, because it's just getting started, and you want to be in on this as quick as possible. Let's do one or two more. What else? Anyone else want to look at something? Let me bring up. Oh, look! Check out Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens are breaking out right now. That must be you guys. Check this out. There's the 1 minute chart. All right, these were almost up at 21 cents. My call is 46 cents on that. Here's one or two more that I've talked about in the past that I think are, worthy of your attention. Where is that? Here's Dash, not DoorDash, the new IPO, but here's Dash, Dollar Dash, 5 minute. Go to the 4-hour chart here. Actually, I want to go to the daily, weekly, because this is all playing catch up. There's your daily. And I would be looking at these to do, again, if you're wondering, okay, I'm looking at a chart, where the heck can this go? Either do a simple 886 retracement or just trace out the last W structure to get an idea of what this formation is possibly leading to. An ABCD breakout, which is what that is doing. Even in this one puts you, about 150. But I think a lot of these are going to do breakout. We're seeing that in the entire space. We're seeing just larger breakouts where the capital is flowing into these top coins. So that's another way to think about it. And if these are going to break out, they're going to do 1618s. And that puts you around 220. Big stuff. I mean, really, again, I'm kind of blown away, but not. I mean, it's finally happening. You just really can't even ignore what these guys have been talking about for a long time, and now you see it emerging. Here's Link. Not another one that moved huge earlier in the year and just still winding its way. I expect this to break out and again do another 1618. Also, another way to think about a lot of these coins and a lot of these that are as a fairly nice uptrend is just do an approximated ABCD. So if that's our first move, okay, we can look and kind of, if this thing gets crazy, starts breaking out huge, target a simple ABCD as a minimum upside. That's around 24, 25 bucks, as well as the 1618. And this one's already got, 3 or 4 of the pieces here where even that formation crab formation up to 1618.27 area. Take a look at these. Again, I know maybe it's premature to start projecting that far off, but again, I've been talking about Bitcoin 30,000 when it was under 10. So do keep one eye on that. Couple of more. Polka dot. I don't know if I can get that on crypto feed on Coinbase. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. Just another one. Not bad. That's another network play. Go to the 5-minute chart on that one. What do we see? Not a heck of a lot. I mean, really, that's one way to look at this. If you're not seeing a lot of patterns, okay, wait for them, or go to your 1-hour or 4-hour HSI signals and trigger off of that. I mean, our last 1-hour HSI is down around 520, and we actually just triggered a bearish HSI. So expect some consolidation in these, but I think you want to stick with the top markets more than anything else. There's a lot to it, but really there's just the action in Bitcoin, the way that's continuing now. These others are going to follow through, and I will highlight the ones that have the patterns that give us the zones, because that's the only way we're going to be able to navigate through this price action. Something like this Orchid, this OXT that I was showing everybody just a little while ago, that's one of my more preferred opportunities, because that's got clear patterns. Look, there's a Gartley that just materialized this morning off of that, right back in that zone. That's 25, 26 area. I can work with something like that. If your polka dot had some patterns, I would go off of that. But that one, again, that sets us up within an uptrend. It's just getting ready. There's your 4-hour time frame. And look, there's the last bullish HSI. And you can catch these for 30% moves, get back in, but the larger breakout is coming. And that's something you don't want to ignore. Jeff, let me get back to you I got your email regarding the indicators. And let me follow up with you on that later today. But again, if you want to get with the TradingView program, everything we did today was for crypto. And it all starts and ends with Bitcoin. I do think Ethereum is fantastic as well. And you have to be involved with those principally, and then some of the others. But again, to update what I've been saying, what I started with, Bitcoin, my 30,000 target, I'll take that to 35,000. And we've had these bullish harmonic patterns that we've been talking about them forever. I posted them here on TradingView a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago, but it doesn't really matter. There you go. Here's the original back in May. There's the original post on the second post on Bitcoin. But none of that matters if you're not aware of how to handle them and to know how to manage the opportunity, and also what this larger price action against these harmonic levels is what's that telling us? It's telling us huge opportunity now. We are in that accelerated CD leg. It's the BAM breakout, bat action magnet move that goes to the 1618, goes to the 1902s. So don't miss this opportunity. Huge things happening. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. So great session with strictly crypto today. We'll be back on Monday morning. We'll get back into the futures and the other opportunities we're analyzing. You guys have any questions, send me an email to harmonictrader @harmonictrader or harmonictrader@gmail.com. Send me your username for TradingView. to get this set up. If you are a member and you're a gold member and you're not set up, or you want to become a member, gold member, get set up, and or if you want to purchase the program, access it at the site. Thanks, everybody. Great session again. Get on this, and we will see you back on Monday, 9 a.m. Thanks again. Go get them. Have a great